Hi guys, just doing a quick video. So I want to actually address a couple of changes that I would like to start see happening. I've been trying to think of how I'm going to change things to appease national parks, and I need to make sure that we're doing these changes before I can progress with national parks. So one of the things I've been doing is on the balls, arrows and numbers for the gates. Now you could do an arrow on one and the number on the other. It wouldn't really matter, but yeah, because I've got tennis balls, I can do them like this. If it's the little Nerf balls, you might want to do a number and an arrow on one. But yeah, anyway, setting the courses, rather than sitting a ball down and drawing around it or drawing a big circle and then placing the ball in it, what I would like to see is just little dots or marks that are pretty easy removable. Now when you set the gate, make sure, trying to do this on my own, make sure that you have enough that it meets spec. And then what I would like to see is you place the balls so that the edge of the ball sits in the chalk, and then over on this side like that. So what you have is the gate that can't be changed. Now say for example with the old one, you know, people would they would assume that that's roughly where the ball goes, and you know, people, if they wanted to, they could go, well, you know, we'll sneak that ball in a bit or sneak it out a bit depending on who's running. I've seen it happen and it's not a good thing. So I think to do it this way, your little dot and your ball there. Now with the arrows, obviously course direction, but I'd actually even go to the point of even maybe angling them towards the next gate, so that, you know, when they come up, they know the direction where they're headed next. And then you would take your second one, for example, and you know, maybe over here, little circle there, one here for example, and you know, it might be headed that way this time, and that one's not really so gonna sit there, but anyway, you get the gist of where I'm heading with this anyway. So yeah, so you come up to the gate and it gives you the direction. That's the way you want to head over to the next one, and then you might be off to the next one. Now the way of doing this, you eliminating the arrow chalk on the rocks, so it's less chalk that we're going to be using, and we're not seen as defacing the rock. National parks are saying that it's defacing, but they're also saying that if we're using chalk, we can be fined for graffitiing on the rocks. As ridiculous as it sounds, but that's what it is. Now also the other thing, at the end of the day, these little dots are easily removed at the end of the day. Yeah, and some locations we're not going to have water, so you know, this makes it easier. I'm still working on boundaries though. So yeah, I've had some people suggest things like blue tack, just stick blue tack on the rock, which, you know, it could work, but yeah, it's something that's going to have to be replaced because it'll end up full of crap all the time. But yeah, and like I've thought of rope, but you can't put it back in the same place all the time, and that's the difficulty, is trying to find something that can create a boundary that cannot be physically moved and change between drivers on the course. So yeah, anyway, still trying to progress with this, but yeah, we will just keep on pushing through. But yeah, if we could look at these changes and numbering the gates, using the arrows to mark the direction, and using the little dot as the inside of that gate. So when you're setting your gates, just make sure that those dots are far enough apart from each other, and then yeah, the gate should be sweet. It should be equal and fair to everyone that runs through. So yeah, for all the comp stuff that I've got, I've been through and basically labelled all the balls in sets 1 to 10, and then I pack them into separate bags each, into plastic bags, and then I put them into shopping bags as per, you know, C1, C2, etc. But anyway, yeah, keen to hear any more ideas on this and way we could maybe move forward with appeasing national parks and trying to remove you know, this idea that we're going out and graffitiing and marking up the rocks and all that. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, cheers guys.